A powerful magnitude 7.5 earthquake struck off Japan's northwestern coast late night on December the 8th. The quake injured at least 30 people, damaged infrastructure, and prompted tsunami warnings. Over 90,000 people were under the order of evacuation. The quake hit about 80 kilometers off Aomori prefecture. Officials initially warned of tsunami waves up to 3 meters. However, all tsunami warnings and advisories were later lifted.
Regarding the earthquake which struck off the east of Aomori Prefecture, we have so far received reports of 30 injuries and 1 residential fire. We are continuing efforts to release information on the relevant damage. In addition, due to this earthquake, it has been assessed that the likelihood of a large-scale earthquake occurring in the region from Hokkaido and off the Sanriku coast has become consistently elevated, and an advisory notice for heightened caution has been issued for the Hokkaido and Sanriku areas.
Footage from the affected regions showed roads split open, shelves toppled in stores, and at least 1 vehicle swallowed by a road crevice. Around 2,700 homes lost power in freezing temperatures, though most were reconnected the next day. East Japan Railway suspended several trains, while engineers inspected tracks for damage. In Hachinoi City, the tremors registered an upper 6 on Japan's 7-level Shindo scale, strong enough to make standing or walking nearly impossible. Residents reported violent shaking for up to 30 seconds, with smartphone alarms sounding moments before impact.
Immediately after the earthquake, the government established a response office within the Prime Minister's Crisis Management Center and convened an emergency team of bureau-level officials from relevant ministries and agencies. Based on the Prime Minister's instructions and under the principle of prioritizing human life, we are making every effort to assess the damage and implement emergency disaster response measures, including rescue and relief operations.
Emergency authorities had initially urged nearly 28,000 people to evacuate, later expanding orders to about 90,000 people across Aomori and Hokkaido and Iwate. Some temporary shelters filled up overnight. Japanese officials cautioned residents to remain on high alert for at least a week, warning that similar or stronger quakes could follow. Japan, sitting on the seismically active Ring of Fire, experiences over 1,000 earthquakes every single year. The December 8th quake struck a region devastated in 2011 when a magnitude 9 quake, one of the strongest ever recorded, triggered a massive tsunami. This earthquake was the largest magnitude ever recorded in Japan. That disaster killed nearly 20,000 people and caused the Fukushima nuclear disaster. Earlier this year, a government panel warned of a 60 to 90% chance of a future megaquake in the Nankai through within 30 years. And even that could cause trillions in damage and potentially hundreds of thousands of deaths. But for now, the Japanese authorities are dealing with the aftermath of the December 8th quake and have asked residents to stay alert.
They promised glory. They delivered fear. They shaped nations. They scarred generations. From brutal purges to propaganda machines, from stolen power to violent falls from the throne. Welcome to The Dictator, a series that strips away the myth and then exposes the men behind the tyranny. History remembers their power. Firstpost reveals their truth.